Music just feels so good. You're on to number one. TripleThreatFMRadio.com.
Good afternoon. You're tuned into Triple Threat FM Radio. This is DJ Stardust. You're listening to Planet Stardust, and today we're talking to comedian extraordinaire Christine O'Leary. Woo!
Hi!
Crowd's going wild. Yes.
Hello.
Hey, Christine. So,
hey, DJ Stardust.
How's it been?
It's been incredible. I am talking to you right now. Right now, I'm in Virginia at an alpaca farm, and I couldn't wait to tell you.
No way. I used to frequent an alpaca farm around here. It was like one of my favorites. You're so lucky.
Oh, my goodness. We joined this, like, travel thing, Harvest Toast with the RV, and this is our first stop, and I fell in love last night with an alpaca named Megan.
Aww.
And they're just amazing, as you know, right? Mm-hmm. They're the cuddliest, kindest, weirdest, funniest.
They just have the cutest faces, and they're all so different. And of course, they're the products from their hair, of course, are just like super soft.
Just the softest.
Yes, I love everything alpaca. That's so cool for you. This is your second day on your RV, is that right?
That's right.
What's going on? What are you doing in an RV?
I know. My spouse bought me this RV for my 50th birthday, and this past Thursday, she retired after 20 years.
Woo, congratulations. That's awesome. Now this is... Wait, now I just remember the word husband.
That's right.
Now,
she worked for the Department of Justice, so, I don't want anyone now. So we just keep it till then. But she has retired, and we had a surprise retirement party for her, drive-by this weekend, and then we hit the road. So this was our first stop at the alpaca farm.
Wow. Well, it sounds like you guys are about to have an exciting life with her being retired and all, and the RV.
Very exciting.
So, happy 50th, and that is a great gift. I mean, not everybody gets that for their 50th or ever. So
I am a lucky gal.
Now, what is your plan? How long are you RVing for? Where are you going?
So we don't really know where we're going. Every day we wake up and we decide where we're going to go next. Cool. And just to be clear, so all of your listeners can get a visual, we're wearing matching outfits because we just felt you're supposed to in retirement. So we have Kelly green hoodies on and pink shorts.
Now, are you documenting this for social media somewhere?
Yeah, I actually just started, and I was like, well, listen, I'm as out as it can get, so a lot of selfies and moving those arms for the portrait mode, but...
Gotta get one of those sticks.
Yeah, exactly, although she would kill me. She would be like, oh, no.
Yeah, they're kind of embarrassing.
I did not retire so that you could be taking 4,000 photos.
She didn't retire so you could document your life together now? What do you mean?
Every moment.
Oh, I can imagine it's pretty funny.
Yeah, exactly. So it's so fun because it was just like a haul to get Thursday retired and then the surprise party this weekend and then clean up and pack the rig and leave at 8 a.m. to Virginia and get here. And so now it's really the beginning because there's we have no plan. We don't know where we're going tonight. It could be Cracker Barrel. We have no idea.
I love that. That sounds super exciting and spontaneous, and it's just wherever the breeze takes you, that's where you'll end up. No plan.
And we really worked hard to have it be like this. We lived a very simple life just waiting for this time to... have chips and salsa and be in the RV and stare at 100 alpacas and be on the radio. I mean, it's our best life.
It sounds like it.
It is, and my life is really exciting. I feel like I did my pandemic pivot very early, and it's just the best to be able to be reaching and connecting and laughing with people from all over the globe and all different kinds of people, and producing shows, and then also teaching and coaching stand-up to everyone from 14-year-old kids who are brilliant violinists and identify as being on the spectrum to CEOs of Fortune 500 companies.
Wow.
And people who just finished chemo, and people who are just getting married or finally pregnant or finally divorced, or it's just, I feel so lucky that technology has helped me connect with so many incredible people, from Puerto Rico to Los Angeles to, West Cork, Ireland. It's just really, really fun.
Wow. Well, I mean, so you're staying busy on Zoom. Is that basically what the pandemic life has been like for comedians? Or have you been able to do anything in person? What's it been like?
So I produced 3 shows of people that I had worked with, including a group of CEOs that I did some corporate training, and I love doing that too, because what I figured out is that the currency right now is joy.
Nice.
And that it is all about joy. And so because we are all working from home and virtually, and getting back to it, one thing that is the medicine to help us move forward really is joy and laughing and connectedness. And
Absolutely.
so I had these shows in November, and then I was always teaching and coaching and doing shows through Zoom and all, right through. And then I recently had a graduation show that was a hybrid we had 40 people in the audience at the Ridgefield Playhouse, and we had almost 100 stream in. And that, I think, is the good news, is that people are ready to come back. Mm-hmm. And the best news is that everyone can join every event from here on out.
And who doesn't want to laugh right now? I feel like we've been doing a lot of laughing at each other from both sides of different fences. You know what I mean? According to all the different, just everything's an argument these days. So no matter what side of the fence you're on, you can laugh at that person on the other side. So have you been able to build a ton of content throughout COVID that you're ready to just let through into the world?
Yes. And, in terms of build content, that's the way you and I talk about it, right? But the truth of the matter is that there is material everywhere for all of us. I always tell people that comedy is a way to tell the truth, solve a problem, and the way you get a laugh is you express a feeling. Mm-hmm. And it's about how you see the world and the world sees you. And there's the $1 million answer to what I do. I teach people that. But if you don't think for a second that truth is a cat that we called Slim because she was very skinny until she wasn't, tucked 5 feral cats she had her babies under our shed. What's the problem? She had her babies under her shed. How do I feel about it? Nuts, crazy, because now these kittens are raving under our house. They're raving and dancing and screwing all night long. We tried to trap them. They got into our heating vent. I mean, it's a whole... Oh, yeah. But I mean, it's just material. We got our stimulus check. We trapped 2. We got them fixed. I mean, it's it's the gift that keeps on giving.
Right.
So.
Yeah, seriously. There's more and more every day.
Exactly. There's material everywhere.
Yeah. So what are your plans? Are you going to be going live from your RV? Are you doing any?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. So I'm doing that. And I get to do that. And so I took a month and some change off, and we're just roaming around. And then I have a live gala happening for this incredible agency called Ability, which helps folks with all different abilities and disabilities be integrated and supported and strong and contributing members to our world of joy and kindness and strength and intelligence. And that's happening. That's also a hybrid event. Last year in April, I raised them almost $500,000 in 75 minutes.
Oh my God. That's quite impressive. Oh my God.
It is. I love to brag about it. So I'm coming home to do that for them again,
nice.
For Ability on April 24th. I have a dress in the RV. So, I could just squeal in on time and get dressed in the RV. And then on May 1st, I have a live show under the big tent at the Ridgefield Playhouse with Jessica Curson, who is the funniest comedian to me. She makes me laugh so hard, I feel like I'm having a brain aneurysm and a headache.
So we got to get tickets. Tickets to the show.
You've got to get tickets. And the tickets are like $30. It's the best.
Oh,
and
30
it's
tickets. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm getting mine as soon as we hang up.
Yes. And virtual or live. And then I have a few more shows, and then I'm going to start teaching and coaching again. If you want to do stand-up, go to my website. I spent all of my stimulus money on my website, ChristineO'Leary.com. Very proud of my website, DJ. Very proud.
I looked. I was impressed. There's some good stuff in there.
I want everyone to click every single widget that I paid for, please. And then I'll start teaching right after Mother's Day on Monday, May 10th. And I have levels for everyone. If you're brand new, you can check it out at my website, or you could check it out at ridgefieldplayhouse.org. And then I have other groups that I'm working with and a couple other shows, and I'm going to rent the tent in July and August and put together some fabulous lineups of stand-up comedians, and we're just going to laugh until we wet our pants and have a headache. Although you don't wet your pants. You're so young.
Oh,
listen, when you're an old retiree like me,
Hey, I'm on my way. Can't wait to wet my pants with you.
I always used to dream about having a sponsorship by Defense. I thought, like that, Lisa Renna, please, she's nothing. I mean, I sneeze and cough, tinkle. What am I going to do? I want a sponsorship. So if you're listening.
Depends. Call her.
That's it.
Oh my God, too funny. So I can't wait till everybody gets to know you a little bit better through your website and your videos. And I just remember just laughing so hard about the teeny tiny zipper on the skinny jeans a long time ago.
You remember?
Of course. Oh my God, you have some of the funniest comedy. So I really hope that some people who haven't heard your comedy yet are gonna become part of your world, and those that are in Connecticut can join you at the Ridgefield Playhouse or online. So much joy for you to share with them. I know. So we got to put them onto it.
My thing is, if people want to hang out with me, I want to hang out with you.
Right.
So I want to know you, and I promise to make you laugh, if nothing else. I mean, last night I did post the picture of Megan and I, our new alpaca that we adopted. Of course, she's not coming in the rig. She's going to live here.
Okay.
And some people think she is. And I didn't think it was appropriate, but I could tell your listeners that there was an alpaca named Sebastian that took one look of Baby Got Back and got up on his hind legs and gave me a good bump.
Whoa!
And I'm not going to lie.
Hey.
I enjoyed it. It's been a long time. There's no construction sites. There's no cat calling, and I miss it. I was like, you know what, Sebastian? Thanks for the hit. I appreciate it.
Hey, shout out to Sebastian the alpaca for giving Christine some love.
Exactly.
That's too much. Oh my God. Yeah, so that's the good stuff though. I mean, those alpacas are the cutest things. And if they want to show you some love, you got to let them. What are you going to do? Say no to that face?
Exactly. And what about their lashes?
Oh my God, the most beautiful eyelashes ever. I think a lot of girls take their cue from alpacas these days.
Yes, and drag queens. My friend, the queen. I mean, the lashes never, and they're silky lashes. There's one that we saw running by. I swear, it looked like Prince to me. I was like, oh, I did it. I just across the field. He looked at us.
Aww. So how much more time are you spending? You have the day there, and then you have to head out?
Well, we actually have a niece at University of Richmond, and she's in the middle of, I don't know, some sorority something and finals, and we were like, well, let us bring our matching outfits to the University of Richmond right now and just get out at your stadium field in front of your cafeteria, and let's just, I'm doing a flash mob in front of the rig. I'm going to embarrass her. I'm going to be like, this is the pledge, sister. None of this sorority stuff.
She's getting in for sure. There's no doubt after you show up.
I mean,
well, that's awfully nice of you.
We even have tulips in the car. I'm thinking of putting them in our teeth and getting out and like being like, hey man, we're it. But who knows where we'll go after that? We're trucking eventually down to Florida, and so you never know. If anyone sees a Sunseeker RV on the road with the Connecticut license plate C2, that's us.
All right, wave, show them your your stuff. I forgot it was radio for a second. Yeah,
exactly.
That didn't come across quite the way I wanted it to, but that's okay.
If you see two women that love each other in matching Kelly Green hoodies and a C as in Christine and the number 2, you got us.
All right. Well, it's been awesome talking to you. You have some really fun stuff going on, and I can't wait until everybody checks you out and joins your joy and your content. So safe travels to both of you, and congratulations on your adopted alpaca.
Thank you very much. And can I just say, you and I go back years, and I just remember meeting you, and I knew then, I don't even remember what the name of the event was we were doing. We were babies. It was like almost 20 years ago or something.
Yeah.
15 years ago, 14 years ago. But I just want to say that you are made for greatness, and you have panned out, and I just appreciate that. At Ben & Jerry's, I just want to tell you, at Ben & Jerry's, they take a pint of ice cream, they divide it into quarters, they melt it down to make sure there's goodness in all of the pint, not just one part. And you have goodness in all of you, and have since the beginning of time. So I just want to thank you for asking me and including me in what you're doing, and I appreciate you.
Oh my God, I appreciate you. That was the sweetest thing I think anybody's ever said. I'm like a pint of Ben & Jerry's. Oh my God, I love you.
Goodness, melt it down for goodness in the corners, baby.
All right, I love you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
You so much,
safe travels, and we'll catch up soon. I'll stalk you on social media.
Perfect. Thank you.
Of course. All right.
Bye, sweetheart.
Christine.
Bye, everybody, all your listeners. Talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.